Hi kiddos, how are you today? Mimi, or Grandma, however you know me, has a little surprise for you today. And I hope that you're sitting down and that you're all comfy. And if you're not, pause the video, get comfy, because I've got a story to read for you. Okay, here we go. Ooh, let me get a drink of tea first so I can warm my throat. Look what's on my cup, a chicken. Fancy that. What a surprise. Okay, loosen up those vocal cords for you. Look what I have. I have a story called Chicken Boots. Do you know that this is a real story about a little girl that I get to see every day on Facebook? And her Facebook page is called Chicken Boots. If your parents want to save that so that you can see what she does on a daily basis with her chickens. Okay? Remember that, Chicken Boots. Okay, so you want me to read you a story? Here we go. Hello, I'm Nellie. I'm a backyard hen. Well, hi, Nellie. How are you? Look, that looks like one of my chickens. Who does that look like? Does that look like Buffy? But it's a girl, Buffy. Wow. And look, this is her best friend, Rose. Says, this is my best friend, Rose. What a pretty little girl. Look, she's got boots on. What is that she's holding in her hand? What could that be? Can you tell me? That's a bucket. Now she could be doing two things with that bucket. She could either be taking food, which we call chicken feed, to the chickens to feed them breakfast, or it could be a bucket to go gather eggs. You know those yummy eggs that Grandma likes to get out of the coop? Yummy, yummy. Next time you come, you'll have to help me gather some eggs. Will you do that? Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, the hen is saying, Nellie, I met Rose in the spring at the local feed store when I was just a chick. Do you ever remember going to Tractor Supply or one of the feed stores by you and seeing all the baby chicks in the, well, they call them brooders, but in the little troughs, and there were a bunch going cheep, 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 cheep. That's what Rose is doing. She's at Tractor Supply looking at those baby chicks. Rose and I instantly became friends. You see that? Look. Oh my goodness. Nellie's on her head. That's too cute. We're friends with our chicks, remember? Remember Buffy and Blackie? You got to hold them a lot. Yeah. I joined two other chicks named Agnes and Edna to live with Rose, her dad, Mom, an older sister, and a dog named Kramer. Oh my goodness. Kramer looks just like a dog we know. Could that be Luke? I don't know. Right from the beginning, I loved my new family, but wasn't too crazy about Kramer because he liked to eat all our chick feed. Bad dog. Bad dog Kramer. What's that doggy doing? He's in the chicken feed. Get him out of there or the chicks won't have any food. What a sad little girl. While we were chicks, Agnes, Edna, and I lived in the house with Rose because we were too little to go outside. And they were. If they went outside, then they'd be too cold, Or if there's older chickens out there, they wouldn't be able to protect themselves because the older chickens might be too rough with them because they don't know any better. Okay, during our short stay in the house, I loved playing with Rose and all her toys. Wouldn't that be fun? Putting the chicks in a little carriage. That's just too cute. I enjoyed relaxing and listening to Rose quietly read stories. Oh my gosh, that's what we're doing right now. I don't have any baby chicks anymore, but we'll read a story anyway. But I especially loved creating loud music. Oh my gosh. Who does that remind you of? Does that remind you of Grandpa? She's playing, what instrument is she playing? Can you tell me? Can you guess? No. That's right, you guessed it, a saxophone. Boy, you're smart. You must have learned that from your parents. What instruments does Grandpa play? He plays some that look kind of like that. You'll have to ask your parents. We'll leave that a secret for now. Now I'm all grown up. Look at Nellie, all grown up. Summer is here and it is time for Agnes, Edna, and I to move outside. Well, that's exactly what our baby chicks did. They're all outside. I worry that Rose will forget about me, but our adventures continue in the backyard. They sure do. Look, Rose has her little playhouse out there and she's playing with the chickens. That is too cute. Oh my goodness, what is different about Nellie and Agnes? What do you see? Oh, not Agnes, just Nellie, sorry. What's different? She kind of shares something like Rose. Look at her feet. Can you tell me? You guessed it. She's wearing boots now. Chicken boots. I love pretending to be a patient at the veterinary clinic. Well, how fun is that to play doctor outside? Look at her. What a good chicken. Do you ever play doctor? I thought so. But I really love the cooking lessons that always include delicious food. Oh my gosh. That sounds like all of you. You guys love to cook, don't you? I know, because your mommy tells me. Someday we'll have to cook at Grandma's house. Biking on the patio is always fast and thrilling. Oh my goodness. What a good Rose. She's wearing her helmet. Now, why would she be wearing a helmet? You guessed it, because if she fell down, she might hurt her head, and the helmet keeps her from hurting her head and getting a boo-boo. While tea parties in the garden are calm and delightful. Well, that's just really nice. Look at that. That is too cute. And look, they have a little tea set. A day of pampering is quiet and relaxing. Can you imagine? What is she doing? Now look, Nellie's boots are off. And what's in Rose's hands? Fingernail polish. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. I dare you to get a chicken still enough to do that. Oh gosh. Even on days that include the hair dryer. I could just hear them going, clack, 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 clack. See, her eyes are popping out. She's like, Rose, stop. Crazy little girl. I know this is true because our chickens do it. Nellie says, I don't mind helping Rose with yard work. And look, she's riding in the wheelbarrow. You know, I think I've got pictures of Blackie in our wheelbarrow, and she just loves to scratch everything that I have taken the time to pick up. She scratches it all out on the ground. That's okay, because it was fun for her. Says, but I really love lazy days on the swing. Aw, look, I think they're both going to fall asleep because it's so nice and gentle. Can you feel the breeze on your face? Ooh, smell the flowers. That's nice. We have a swing at our house too. Do you? I know somebody who does. We need to work on the others getting a swing too. I fancy posing for portraits. Look at that. Look at what a good little painter. And I know you guys like to paint and color too. I bet you could do one of Nellie. That'd be pretty cool, huh? Oh, here's our favorite thing to do, and we do this a lot here. Did we do it at Easter? I think so. But especially enjoy catching bubbles on a warm afternoon. Whoop, pop. That's too much fun. Too cute. Fall has come, and the weather has turned cold and rainy. Rose doesn't come out to play anymore, and I'm trying to have adventures on my own. Oh gosh. The bubbles just aren't working, the flowers, no fun at the tea party. Look, and there's no one to help cook or paint her toenails. I know that happens here. When it gets cold and rainy, I don't get to go outside very much either. I bet you don't either. So, poor chickens. But they're okay. I put stuff inside their coop for them to play with. And she says, but it isn't as fun or as exciting without Rose. Oh, trying to ride a trike, no painting, no working or swinging. That makes me sad. Does that make you sad too? Oh, I think I'm going to cry. I miss Rose so much. Oh, look at that. That's just really sad. So guess what happens? They decide not to let the rain and cold stop us from being together anymore. You know, sometimes we have to make sacrifices. Do you know what a sacrifice is? Sometimes it's doing something you don't want to do because it's no fun. But when you do something like that, especially for someone else, it makes it so worth it because you've made that other person or other animal really happy. And so now they're both happy, and it's not such a sacrifice after all. Remember that word, sacrifice. Besides, playing in the rain is so much more fun and exciting. That's right. Y'all remember playing in the sprinklers at our house? And it wasn't rain, but it's kind of like it in the sprinkler. Here we go. See, we can still have adventures in the cold and rain. Oh, look at that chicken. She's got her boots on and her coat. She's all nice and warm and ready to go. Don't forget to wear your coat. And if you've got boots out to protect yourself so you don't get cold. You know what? If you do that, it's possible that you get to stay outside longer. Wow. I fancy that. A little bit longer to play. Now, who doesn't like that? Okay, here. Rose and I will not let anything keep us apart again. See? Sacrifice makes you happy. Okay. More fun chicken boots stories coming soon. Oh, look at Kramer. What's Kramer saying? He's got his leash in his mouth. He says, "Walk me." Well, I don't know about you, but I'm super excited to get another book. And I know that this lady, and her name is Sarah Barrera, is writing another book. And as soon as it comes out, Grandma, or Mimi, however you know me, will get that one too. And we'll have another video story. I love you guys. I wish I could see you right now. And hugs.